studio, we have a hip-hop artist of our own in Albany State Golden Ram. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, how y'all doing out there? My name is BT. Most of y'all probably know me by Vernon Thomas.
All right, and what is your classification and major?
I'm a junior, business management.
Okay, I didn't even know that. We're juniors too, so that's cool. So where did like the name come from that you called yourself?
Well, it was a nickname from coming up. It's just my first initial, my last initial. Just put it together like that. So it just stuck with it, you know.
Something that common and just flows.
Yeah.
So about how long have you been making music?
Well, really, I've always been writing, even down to go poetry and all that, but I just really started recording maybe a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying, just getting all my work together and putting it down on wax, basically.
So you make all the beats and write all the lyrics yourself?
I do all my lyrics, I don't do too much of the beats. I got a little cousin that makes beats, and, you know what I'm saying, the guys out, you know, deal with it, whatever they make beats. Then I might go purchase some, but I make beats.
Okay. So where do you record your music at?
Well, back home is a guy that has his own studio. Back home for me is Atlanta, by way of Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm from New York.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Albany, New York.
Albany, okay. Yeah. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and then moved down to Atlanta when I was 5, and then been there ever since. But yeah, it was the guy back home, you know, that has his own recording studio, whatever, we record with him. And now we record with a guy down here by the name of Pop. So I don't know if everybody know him out there, Brandon.
Okay, alright.
Where do you get your inspiration from? Like, what inspires you? And like, how do you put together your music?
Really,
what's your process, really?
My process, the way I do it is I'll play a beat, and it might sound crazy, but I let the beat speak to me and see how, you know, what kind of hook I want to come over with and all that. But my basic inspiration is my family here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my grandma, she just passed in February. So, you know, she's one of my biggest inspirations also. So I mean, that's basically it, man. You know, my family, and just, I like music, any kind of music, you know what I'm saying, no matter what genre, really.
So do you have, like, just times where you'll sit down and try and come up with music, or are you like one of the people who always carry a notepad and a pen?
I mean, nah, that's funny, because really, to be honest with you, when I be at work, I know they be mad because I use up all the receipt paper, man, because a lot of times if I'm just chilling at work and like an idea might come to me or something like that, I go try to find a pen right quick and use the receipt paper, whatever paper I can find, and just jot it down so I can get home and then, you know, put it to a beat, you know what I'm saying, you know, finish it off like that.
So what are your future plans with your music?
My future plans, really, I'm trying, I mean, you know, we trying to get on, basically, you know, and even if I don't be able to get on, I still want to do something with the music, whether it be having my own recording studio or a company, anything that has something to do with music, because I just, you know, I feel like they just run through my blood, you know, so.
That's awesome, because actually we want to open up a nightclub,
yeah.
So we'll have to be in touch with you.
Man, that's true, networking, man, that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. And like, what would you like say the hardest thing, like, when you started music, like, what's the hardest thing that you went through?
The hardest thing you had to face?
Right.
Really, I don't want to say, we ain't really went through nothing real hard. It's just like the people that you mess with, you know how you mess with a whole bunch of people that really ain't about the music, they're a whole bunch of talk, you know what I'm saying? That's basically the hardest thing, because you get people that, you know, oh yeah, man, we're gonna do this, and man, yeah, let's do that. And then when you hit them up, because you're serious about it, then they got ghost. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard about that. And you know, you have people that sleep on you. Like you might know some people that, hey man, go ahead and put our music on, this, that, and oh yeah, I got you, man. They'll never listen to it until, and you might have some actual potential on the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically probably the hardest thing really that we have encountered thus far.
And that's understandable. I think that's for like all artists, because the people who are, you know, not always on the scene are the most talented ones, you know, so to speak. On the scene are the most talented ones, you know, so to speak, the underground people. Yeah, so.
We have a lot of, you know, talent at ASU. Like, you know, a lot of students have a lot of talent. Like, what is something that you know would want them to know, like let them know, like, you know, it can be done, like an inspiration, like a word of inspiration for them, for the younger, you know, people that's coming up that want to get into music, you know, things like that.
my biggest thing is just go out there and do it. I mean, like it's easier said than done because a lot of people are shy, don't like performing in front of people or anything like that. Like I just go in there with a forget you type of attitude. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know me, I don't know you. I'm performing, you gonna like my music or you're not. Somebody gonna like it eventually. But I feel like if that's something that you really have a passion for, forget what everybody else saying. Go in there and do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's got some potential to be something, you know what I'm saying, actually good. Forget what everybody else saying and just keep, even if your craft ain't all the way up to par yet, just keep practicing, whether it's dancing, whether it's singing, whether if you got to sit down and really get your lyrics together, rapping wise or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, just keep going for it, just keep your head up.
Oh, I like that.
Exactly. Just keep your head up from burning.
Right. Keep your head up. Do you freestyle or are you like what do you prefer better? Like what do you like?
Really, I mean, I gotta be in the zone really on the freestyling thing. I mean, I can freestyle. I ain't the best, you know, but I can just go up and man, let's go. Something coming at your neck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that. I mean, you know, but I'm better as far as, you know, actually writing songs and stuff like that. But I can freestyle. I ain't, you know, the best freestyler, but you know.
What happened to have you come on the air on our show and freestyle?
Yeah, you gotta make sure I'm in the zone, man.
What kind of hype you up?
Yeah, get it up.
I mean, you know, have to hold 16 bars, but nothing like, you know, Mary Had a Little Lamb or something.
Yeah.
Hey, so tell us a little bit about your song Wiggle It. How did you come up with that song?
Basically, it was just a song for the ladies to dance to while they in the club, you know, enjoy themselves, and, you know.
But what's like who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, since I'm from the A, you know I gotta say Outkast and
you know what old school.
Okay.
Outkast, man, you already know what time.
Right.
Outkast.
That's all they hear there.
And you know, I stay by Gucci, I ain't even gonna lie. Gucci.
You know, I really didn't know that until I got to college, but you know, I'm actually okay. So I like it.
So you said Outkast and Gucci.
Yeah, I mean those are the two. I listen to more, you know what I'm saying? But
what two are like the most influential to you? Most.
I'm gonna have to say Outkast. I like their versatility. Outkast, you know, Andre, he all over the place. You know what I'm saying? With his type of his style is unique and so is Big Boy. So I mean, they're not just, you know, in one category. You know what I'm saying? They think out the box and all that. So that's what I try to do. You know, with my craft, I think out the box and do some of everything. Not only just just let's fight, and all that. You know, just out the box. You know, all types of music.
What other genres do you listen to?
Really, I listen to, I guess you could call that alternative rock. Is that what it is? With Avril Lavigne, Evanescence, and all that.
Avril Lavigne and Evanescence.
I said the name on there. Yeah. Hey, shoot, I got to get corrected. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I listen to little stuff like that. Linkin Park.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, Linkin Park.
You like Nickelback?
No, I don't listen to Nickelback. I only heard a few from Maroon 5, all that.
Oh, yeah.
Maroon 5 is good.
Yeah, I listen to different types of, you know, genres, but.
And that's good to, you know, to listen to different types of genres so you can appeal to different types of people because you want everyone to buy your CD. That's where you get the money.
Yeah. It has to be versatile. It needs to be different variety. Things like that.
Yes. Well, thank you. We enjoyed you, and you were our first artist for Hip Hop Month. So continue to listen to Real 92.7.